come era ieri.
In 2011 I decided to go back to Calabria to design and develop a collection with my grandfather, that is a carpenter from Reggio Calabria. I titled this collection Back Home because actually it was what was happening. I was going back to my home where I grew up. This was interpreted in 2012 during Ventura Lambrate as a design that was going away from the industrial design and was starting a new direction towards the art craft. Back Home wanted to talk more about the human aspect of the themes of identity and tradition.
Nascimo fora e facimo rota sotto la luna di ancupettata.
Even if I work with art craft, I'm still an industrial designer. So even when I work with institutional Italian design companies like Alessi or Seletti, I always try to bring an Italian touch and a bit of warmth. I'm starting to work with the theme of lost wax casting with a foundry that works since centuries in Milan. So for the first time I'm trying to work with really precious materials like metals, bronze, gold, silver, with techniques that were really common during the Renaissance in Italy. The peculiar thing of working in this field, it would be to try to reinterpret the idea of luxury and the idea of preciousness, trying to bring a touch of irony and freshness. The idea is to have a little animal, that is this ermine, a little fairy tale. So there is this animal with surrounded by insects and flowers and having a mushroom as an umbrella. And on his back has got this shell of snail. And in this shell you can put the salt. What I like to think is that the table is like a theater, and objects are characters, or anyway, they are there to tell a story. And this is something that has already been done, but with plastic. I like in general to repeat, to do a kind of cover of what has already been done in the design field, but with different techniques and more valuable materials. What is really important to work on is to consider really well the figure of the artisan, not considering artisans as makers, but more as artists and more as thinkers.
Nescimo fora e facimmo rota, sino a quando